1, 2. All right, guys. This is the first of the possible many vlogs that I might do. And I'm gonna talk to you guys real quick on why I'm doing this. No, I'm not. But we're gonna start the day with this. I didn't sleep. To be very honest with you, I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I went to bed early yesterday from church. Woke up, went to the gym. Didn't record much at the gym. Had the most beautiful pump in my life. In my life, truthfully. But today's gonna be a jam-packed day because meeting up with an old friend of mine in the city. So long I haven't seen him. It's been, I think, a year actually since I haven't seen him. An amazing photographer, one of my favorite photographers, truthfully, and I can't wait for you guys to meet him. But right now we're working on a thumbnail for a video that I'm dropping pertaining to the LUMIX camera, and it's like a 1-year review type of thing. So I'm gonna try. I'm having the worst experience right now, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. I don't really like it, but if it works, it works, I guess. But yeah, is it the best cinema camera? I think it's the best entry, not even entry. I think it's the best intermediate camera, to be very honest with you. I think it's the best intermediate camera. But working on that right now. Am I gonna get sleep because the train leaves at 9? It's 7. That's besides the point. We're gonna finish up this thumbnail, eat some breakfast, take a shower, probably get some sleep, schedule this video to post. Whenever it posts, and see how best we can market it on our IG channels and so on and so forth. So we'll see. We will see. All right, so now we're at the train station. About to, I think it's like 10 minutes to board the train. But one thing I did miss, and this is the problem. You need to have a checklist before you do anything. I'm forgetting the VND filters. I forgot my VND filter, and today is very, very sunny. So a lot of the shots may just not look as great as I'd personally want them to. But I'm covering this because the wind is winding and I don't know how to operate the DJI mic, and this is me being quite vulnerable with you guys. But yeah. So train should be here in the next like 2 minutes, 8 minutes if I'm not mistaken. So we'll kind of pack it up and then I'll talk to you guys when I see my friend. All right, so my people, what's going on? I'm here with two amazing photographers. Me personally, this is my favorite photographer. I'm not gonna lie to you, but this is my bro Mitri. We did a project together a year ago, and this is the first time I'm seeing him since a year.
It's been too long.
It's been too long, bro. That's insane. And I'm also here with...
I'm Jeff. I've been taking photos since I was probably 15. Got more into it recently, turned my hobby into a career, and now I do it for a living. Fire. So yeah.
I'm gonna just ask the man them one question. What's your favorite type of photography? Like whether street, whether portrait, whether whatever it is, what's your favorite photography? Like what do you enjoy?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a good answer.
That's a great answer. Bro said yes. It's crazy.
I'd probably say street because I don't have to deal with people. There's no deadline. There's no pressure. It's just me and my camera, and whatever happens, happens. Yeah. I definitely say street.
I'm a big car guy, so I love cars and taking photos of cars specifically. So anything, whether it's like portrait kind of photos of cars, on the move, or like track day, that type of thing. I've gone to Lime Rock a bunch of times taking photos. I go to car meets a lot, people doing burnouts and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
What's your dream place to photograph? Like, is it the Formula One that you'd really want to go and photograph, or like what's the highest, like,
that's a good question.
Where do you really want to end up, like, really taking photos?
Photo or video? Because I do videography as well. At some point, maybe I'll lean towards one or the other, but I think it'd be really cool to be one of the guys on this like side of the track.
Yeah.
Getting those panning shots. Because you get to be there and experience that.
Yeah.
I just think that's a really cool thing. Being able to be there, even if it's not for a long time. I'd love to be able to do that at some point.
the dream, the highest echelon, the top of the top?
I don't have like a top of the top place, but I guess something that would be the top for me would just to have one of my photos like on a screen in New York in Times Square.
Billboard.
After that, bro, after that, nobody told me nothing. My mom not telling me nothing. Nobody's telling me nothing.
I know the vlog is kind of crazy, but forgive me. I don't know if you guys can hear me properly through the music, but we're taking like a break. We're gonna walk, I think, to Chinatown. I hope that I can get some cinematic shots, but probably not. Probably not based on how things look right now. But we'll see. We'll see what's up. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna see you guys, all right? We're in Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Brooklyn.
Del Cab Market Hall.
Del Cab Market Hall? Okay, yeah. I don't know. I was just led here, so by the bro himself. But we're getting I don't know what. I think it's just regular chicken and fries.
Yeah.
Like chicken fingers or tenders or whatever you want to call it with fries. But it was so far. Trip been great, bro. Truthfully, I want to talk to you guys about something though. I feel like a lot of people don't mention it, which is the investment in self pertaining to YouTube, and I'm talking to bro here as well because he's trying to get into YouTube as well at some point, and I'm waiting for him and I to collab again. I think it's a good investment where, yes, it's slow. It's like a slow burner. Can be quite depressing at times, but because the results not gonna hit the same time, but I was reminded by a friend of mine actually. It's really like the stock market where you just put in some stuff and just leave it and let it grow. And then once they get monetized,
Never look to blow up.
Exactly, you get what I'm saying? So it's almost like passive income, essentially.
True.
Because over time it just builds and builds and builds. And then a lot of people know, like personal things like this, where you're talking to the camera. So it's almost like documenting your life where they kind of feel a part of it. And that's where YouTube is really going. Truthfully, and I think YouTube was also made for, it's really a communication platform.
Yes.
So the more you communicate with whoever is watching, is the more
you're gonna reach people.
Yeah, so it's like if you're treated like just a regular review or text stuff, they're gonna do it, but you need some personality there.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. If you guys don't know, I'm talking to this guy right here. Yeah. I'm talking to bro right here. Yeah, so that was pretty much the whole point of it. But I was trying to perfect it, and sometimes that's a killer your own success. And then, bro, I was there for like 3 months just in bed, not doing this, and I could have been doing it, but I don't know. It's just,
it was a rut. That's what it was.
Yeah, and it's sad because you kind of waste. It's not really a waste of time, but I think it was time that was needed.
Yeah.
Because I needed that mental break, so I can then be prepared to even do this. And I don't know when I'm gonna edit this, but it's the fact that it's there.
Yeah. You gotta look at it as it's a slingshot mentality.
Yeah.
It may look like you're falling back, and it's charging up the springs. And once you go, that's it.
No, you're right. But yeah, it was a brilliant trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. I don't know when I'm gonna end it, but we're getting somewhere. You get what I'm saying? We're getting somewhere. But yeah. Hope you guys like it so far. This is new. Not gonna lie to you, because
What kind of beer did you get?
So I'm back from the gym. I was exhausted, man. I was so tired. So tired. I don't know if I spoke to you guys earlier. Yesterday was insane. Let's just recap while we're clean as well. The place is a mess. It's currently 1:44 p.m. September the 1st. This should be a good day. Today we're gonna really try and see how best we could plan for the week. get some assignments done, get some scheduling in place, and also see how we could get the mood board put together for the project that I'm working on, which we should be shooting between this month and the beginning of month of October. So let's see if we can get that done. But first we're gonna clean up this place. As you can see behind me, it's not necessarily the best. So I'm not necessarily the best multitasker. I'm genuinely not. But I can talk to you guys a little bit about, like, even as a film student, someone who's two things to know before you'd actually want to get into this entire, because I didn't know this. So, and I'll also give you a reason as to why people tend to study in the field before or tend to study instead of doing it themselves and learning it along the way. A lot of people do boast about learning the intricacies and the beauty of film by themselves and kind of talk down on the individuals who study film. Let's kind of talk about that. The first thing of the two that I really want you guys to is the love. Bro, there's no other way you can really get into this in filming, in anything cinema centric. You have to have the love. That's what thrives. That's what really keeps you going in moving further and moving along. Promise you, there's nothing else. That's one. Two, it's a thing where you can get hung up over the latest equipment or the equipment in general. And I don't want you guys to get deep and sunken into that, where if you have the latest thing, it means that you're in the game and you're about to make something beautiful. No. What is important is getting repetition with the gear that you already have. If you don't have one, just use an iPhone or a Samsung, one of the latest Samsungs. And even phones are expensive in comparison to the cameras themselves. You need to look into the issues, solve the issues or solve the problem. If you don't have the money or the resources to do so, use the resources you already have, right? You're gonna find yourself buying a lot more things to solve a problem. And then the more things you buy, the more subscriptions you get, is the more money that you're gonna charge people, because you have high expenses. Try not to get high expenses before you get more clients. Let's not do that. It's another thing that a lot of people don't talk about, which is the financial aspect or the business aspect of this film industry. You're gonna be either break even for some time, or you're gonna be in an overdraft with your credit card. I'm not speaking from experience. More professional, I'll probably get my personality out there at some point where I know it's a rough one. So yeah, big up on yourself. See you guys in the next clip. Alright, so this is a weird angle to start from, but I don't know how to start this part of the vlog. I think this is day 3. Alright, we're good. Alright, just finished class. This was sociology. Never done sociology before. However, I like this one. I like this teacher. I love her lecture. I love her stories. So we're learning about functionalist conflict. There we go. The different perspectives of theory within sociology that impacts how society really works, or society is impacted in itself. So that's kind of more than interesting, truthfully. How does that affect me and film? I think understanding people and understanding actors and how they develop or how they dwell into certain environments, and also understanding people in general, because the movies that you'd be producing, you're pretty much giving it to people who are like-minded or who would be able to understand and to get deeper into the story based on your understanding of people in general. So I think sociology is very, very helpful in creating story, especially now since I'm trying to create characters or characters for my story for my different films, essentially. So it's very interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright guys, I'm unable to bring out my camera because of how heavy it is, but this is very convenient with my phone. We're currently in Brooklyn. Today's the shoot that I have. I might not vlog the entirety of it, but we'll see how it really pans out. We'll see how it really go. But it's a beautiful morning. I'm gonna see if we could get some BTS, and then Sunday we have a meetup with one of the writers that I'm trying to get on to a project that I'm working on for myself. That should be fun. I'm gonna vlog that as well, but that may be in this separate vlog. Not sure as yet, but we'll see. Hopefully vlog like this more often because this is very, very convenient, truthfully. And I think you guys can hear me because there's no mic attached. So, yeah. All right, so at the studio, we just finished packing this, and I'm with the infamous, the great, that chef girl herself. So yeah, this should be an interesting shoot. This is a lot of stuff. I think we have like 1,000 watt lights in total. Okay, that's a lie. It's around 900, 300, 300, and then another 200. That's what 800 watts in total. But this should be interesting. So I'll show you guys some behind the scenes of that. Hopefully it's in this vlog, but we'll see. We just got to the place. We're not there as yet, but we're gonna kind of take out the equipment. For this part, we're just gonna use I'm gonna be on the FX2, so you guys gonna see exclusively the FX2. Christine's gonna be on the FX3, right? Yeah, FX3, and we're gonna see how best we can get the best shots. See how best we can tell a good story, and yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how it would look. Yeah, hopefully I'm able to do that with the phone and my camera, which is right here, which I'm yet to use. But yeah, we're gonna see how the rest of guys. This is from the camera clearly. All right, so real quick, we're gonna talk about what's in my hand. This right here is the Sony FX2. I think it's a very good camera, a very decent camera. I don't know if you guys can even hear me properly, but I have no mics on here. We're currently on a different side in Brooklyn, and let's just talk real quickly why it's a decent one. I think I'd prefer this over the FX30 any day, truthfully, because it does stills. It's quite easy to maneuver. I think the battery life it upholds itself. Quite nice to hold. You feel like you're holding a really good camera. Sturdy. Again, this is the Sony FX2. I would recommend this for any beginner cinematographer that still wants to maintain their stills focus, or their stills passion, because it does do stills. It also has a format for log shooting within your stills or for your stills, so you can be able to put your LUTs on top of the stills whenever you're doing like you're scouting a location. So that's pretty cool. The viewfinder, I'm yet to use it today. I don't know how I would use it, truthfully, but it's there. Yeah, I think it's decent. I think it's sturdy. Would I? I wouldn't buy it. At this stage, I wouldn't buy it, because whatever I'm recording on right now does exactly what I need it to do. Yeah, truthfully, I wouldn't buy it. But I think you should buy it for $2,400. Listen, we kind of scouted the area to see which shots work best for this shoot. This is an interview setup. Christine and I are tackling through which area. We have 2 proposed areas, but before, we're gonna see how best we could get the lighting up and get the frames up on the FX6 and the FX2, which are our main and B cam for this video. Yeah, should be fun, should be cool. I like the shot solely because there's depth. There's clearly something going on behind there. It seems like a nice living space. I really like this shot. It really is nice. The bigger one is behind his head. The smaller one is over this side. Okay. So you wanna? Well, I like that though. I really like that.
Let's put some light on Brian and then see how that changes.
Bet. You guys remember the FX2 from the previous scene that we had in this vlog here? So this is the FX2 right here. So apart from the 24-70 G Master lens, which with the FX2 pairing, we have the Adamas Ninja right here. We have the Small Rig 212 V-mount battery here. We have the C-Ray beautiful tripod right here. And then if we come over here, we're gonna see also the FX6, which is a monster in itself. We have the G Master 35mm lens. The latest version, actually, the latest version. Commentary is Christine herself. We have also the new Adamas Ninja TX, if I'm not mistaken. And we also have the Sennheiser mic just to get audio as well, just backing up. Along with this setup where we have this boom mic, which is the Comica Boom M40. And apart from audio, which I'm quite fond of saying, I had a big part to play in this lighting setup with a great assistant with me, which is the one behind the camera right now, that's Chef Gal. Check out her channel, by the way. For key light, we have the Nanlite FS300B, and for this interview, we wanted it to feel real, to feel like you're sitting down with her. So a lot of it is dependent on the light and also the f-stop on the camera. So we primarily shot on f2.2 for here, or f2.8 at times, and also for the FX2 we shot at f2.8. But for lighting, we needed just a little bit more softer light, because I think the softer it is, the more real it is, truthfully. And that's the real difference between cinema and actuality in some cases. In some cases, keyword in some cases. We also have, if you come around here, you're gonna see the Amaran FS200, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. It really doesn't matter. I just care about what it does. This here is the hair light. We have this hair light at 2700 Kelvin, which is matching the chandelier over here, which we really wanted to get that hair light to kind of seem like that's the motivator, truthfully. Let's go back over here. This Nanlite is at 5600 Kelvin, which kind of resembles somewhat daylight. That's quite natural. We also have the third light, which is the Nanlite FS300C, which has it set at 5600 Kelvin. So between 5600 Kelvin and 57, quite similar in its color accuracy. Really enjoy the Nanlites and the Amaran itself. But the final light, which is the kiss, the icing on top of the cake, right, is this little girl over here, which is so we have the G200 from Zhun. It's giving us a little bit more fill in the dark or contrast areas in the subject's face, which we needed, because we kind of set the environment slightly with sunlight, and the sun was giving too much challenges, which we do know. We'd like more of control in the environment, so we do have our lights. So we closed the blinds and allowed this to shoot up into the ceiling to fill the rest of the contrast on the person's face. So that's pretty much the setup. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog. This is pretty much the end of the vlog. But if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe, like, comment, share. It goes a far way, okay? And big up on yourself. See you guys in the next one, all right? Peace.